Well, Nicole is going to be remembered for its coastal erosion, coastal flooding, coastal inundation, thanks to a relentless northeast flow and onshore flow, and what could ultimately become a hurricane. Not a major hurricane, but enough to produce major headaches here along the coastline. It will be moving at a pretty good clip, so it's not going to be like Ian, where it creates major inland flooding, although there could be several inches of rain falling out of this. But it could produce wind damage and some sporadic power outages with wind gusts in excess of 65 miles per hour in Orlando and wind gusts over 80 miles per hour at the coastline. But storm surge warnings have been posted. The weather gets bad Wednesday night. It's worst on Thursday, and it gets a lot better Thursday night. So the onset of the wind is Wednesday night. Most of the rain happens Thursday in the morning. And then after that, it curves out into the Carolinas and into Georgia. Now, it's a subtropical storm, but don't let the word subtropical, or in this case, the prefix sub, make you think it's anything less. Sure, it's only got winds of 45 miles an hour, but with a system like this, and with most models agreeing it's coming right toward us, it's got a much larger wind field, more geographical coverage of wind than a normal consolidated tropical system. And so what that means is that it doesn't really matter where the center of this is going. As long as you're within about 300 or 400 miles from the center, you're going to catch some tropical storm force winds, and that's exactly where we sit. In fact, we may be a lot closer than that. Our forecast wind gusts using our exclusive Fox model. This model performed in an exemplary fashion during Hurricane Ian. It is very good as far as the accuracy of placing the system and forecasting the wind speeds. And what our Fox model is tracking is a possible landfall as far north as Indian River County and southern Brevard County Thursday morning, with wind gusts up to 75 miles per hour. That's Category 1 hurricane force on Cape Canaveral, speaking of the Artemis, all the way up through Palm Coast up to 48 to 55 miles an hour, and wind gusts around Orange County and Seminole counties about 65 miles an hour by 9 o'clock on Thursday morning as this works inland, parking over the Kissimmee area by Thursday at lunchtime, still pumping winds on the regular between 60 and 65 miles per hour inland. And there could even be a couple of isolated tornadoes as this rolls through, with very heavy rain co-located with the circulation. So where the circulation is, north and east of it is where the heaviest rains will be, like in the Villages by Thursday at 1 o'clock, where winds could gust over 60 miles an hour. From there, it works northwestward toward the Nature Coast, bringing the bigger wind gusts, although a weakened state of wind up around places like Horseshoe Beach and Cedar Key. Meanwhile, things here will start rapidly improving Thursday night. So coming up, we're going to talk about those impacts. We've identified when this hits Wednesday night. It peaks on Thursday. We'll talk about what you can expect. But John and Luann, new for this hour, we've got storm surge warnings for the coastline, coastal flooding with a 5-foot storm surge, astronomically high tides with the full moon tomorrow. It's a really imperfect situation for us there. I mean, this is going to result in a lot of coastal inundation. So that may be one of the legacies of then Hurricane Nicole, if indeed it strengthens to hurricane force.